What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, where I am, I guess, greedily hugging my sandcastle right now, hoping that everything bad will stop happening to me. This season has been really, really rough, but this is the first time that I've ever experienced winter in Don't Starve Shipwrecked. I really don't want to use any of my fuel on this. Maybe I'll use one of those, just so I make it. Yay, we made it till morning! Alright, so let's go gather up some ice. I gotta get my health back here, and so if we get like a good 20, 30 stack of ice, and just munch that shit. I will say that I like winter in this game better than I like winter in any of the other Don't Starve expansions, just because winter is all about starving in the other expansions. Whereas in this game, you got plenty of food, like it all still grows and whatnot. It's all like environmental hazards, most of which are fairly easy anyways to sort of negate and just keep your way around. We're doing alright right now. I mean, for having never played it before, most players almost die instantly when they hit, from what I'm reading on the forums anyways. Maybe it's just the people that die instantly when they get to anything difficult that I'm reading on the forums, but most people are saying that the first winter was definitely their time when they got wiped out. I think we're doing pretty well though right now. It's going to be a little bit rough once our parasol goes out because this rain just will not stop. Like no matter what we do, it just keeps on coming. And so anyways, we'll probably be okay though. I mean, it just means we got to pick up more seashells. Just means that we got to look to our sanity a little bit better. Oh look, there's my waterlogged cloth. Can you have a waterlogged log in this game? Ah! That one was a little too close for comfort. That definitely made me flinch in real life. Like I squinted my eyes and everything, and I had that look you have on your face, like when you know you're about to get hit and it's like an inch from your face and you're like, oh, I dodged poorly. I dodged poorly, Brian. So anyways, let's eat some of this real fast. I think 20 of these are making me feel real nice. That's 10 health. Okay. So we're up to 48. I'm going to continue doing the same thing right now and just seeing how much of this I can get on my person. I do think that it might be wise to go, like, I'm scared to build chests. That's the problem, is like the big thing we need to do is we need to rebuild using chests and all that kind of stuff, and I'm afraid to do it because every time I sit down to do it, we get a lightning strike that comes close, and I don't want all my stuff to burn down. I was hoping that fires would be dissipated in the rain, but it looks like it still lasts long enough for you to lose whatever piece of property was struck by lightning. So it's tough. This rain has been going out for like 3 days, and no real way out of it. We got an umbrella, but an umbrella is only going to take you so far. I haven't found the gold that I need yet for the alchemical engine, which is going to be our next problem. So it's just one thing at a time, one thing at a time. I think that for right now, I should probably maybe work on my wood supply a little bit. Done a pretty good job of chopping down the entire forest. I'm proud of it. I mean, I'm not super proud of it. I still want to know what snake oil does, but I haven't been brave enough to try it yet. Yay! I ate some berries. That'll help out for a little bit. That tree's looking healthy. Let's go ahead and ruin its day. How about that? Does that sound good? I enjoy ruining the day of our arboreal friends. Right now, there's not really much I can do without putting myself at risk. I know there's going to be people in the comments that are like, so why don't you just go to a different island and do something else? I could do that. Sure, that's absolutely something that's available as an option. The downturn to that is that we're outside of our shelter, outside of our supply, and frankly, we just got to ride this thing out. That's my opinion anyways. I think that, you know, we could go to great lengths to try and fix some of the stuff that's happening, but I don't think it's going to work until we get rid of some of these thunderstorms, some of this ridiculous rain that's been going like non-stop for like a week. I mean, even with good supply, I don't know what you're supposed to do against rain that lasts this long. It's just a lot of rain. I'm going to keep making sandcastles and hoping that works out. I think that's going to be the other strategy that rides us through till the end, and then we're going to have to do a big sweep of the island and just hope that we find the stuff that'll allow us to survive a little bit longer as we play along. Got manure over there. I'm not going to build any... I'm not super stoked about the prospects of building farms and chests and anything like that until I find enough gold to make my stuff. And unfortunately, there's been very little gold in this playthrough. We got about 6 doubloons and we've gotten about 2 nuggets. But that's about it. I'm not about to kill my limpets either. Nearly reached my saturation point. Well, I don't know what else to tell you, bud. Don't know what else to tell you. Oh, it's a slippery axe. I was going to say, I don't know if he dropped the axe or what happened right there. Okay, so that works. Let's go ahead and work on it. We got a poison snake in there. Goody. My favorite brand of snake. Try our new poisonous snakes. Only $3.99 at Snake Fest. It's Snake Barn. Who doesn't love Snake Barn? Snake Barn's my favorite restaurant. That would be a pretty good restaurant, though. I've had snake before, and it wasn't terrible. I mean, it could be worse. These snakes are actually kind of vicious, too. They come right at you. Most snakes are a little bit more timid than that. They don't really want to fight you. That's a high-stakes game. When you're looking at survival, any conflict is liable to end up with you dead. It could go further than you expected, and you might wind up dead. The animal kingdom does not live by the rules that we live by here. Am I all out of charcoal? Alright, let's blaze this thing up, shall we? So now that we got that up and running, I'm trying to get this flame up huge. We're going to go ahead and equip that. We'll throw that on that side. We can still afford to make another sandcastle. We're almost out of palm fronds, though, so we're going to have to hope. Ooh, our dryness is falling off with a quickness right now. Okay. This might not actually be so bad. Aw, you little, I don't know, shit stick. I was trying to come up with an insult that you could call a snake, but I wasn't sure what the proper insult would be. Shit stick seems about right, because it's kind of like a mobilized stick. I've never understood people that like snakes as pets. I just don't get it. Then again, it's not my job to get it. It's not my job to get it. It's an animate stick that is in a bad mood all the time. Like, I had a girlfriend who had like 5 snakes, and she was like, they have personalities. And I was like, it sits in the corner under the heat lamp all day. How can you tell that it has a personality? So describe to me the action. Give me the video that describes. I need to know. I really legitimately need to know. How did you derive? She'd be like, well, that one's more angsty, and that one over there's a little bit happier. And I'd be like, how can you tell? He doesn't have eyebrows or anything. He just sits there. He's tried to bite me 5 times since we started dating, so I assume he's just in a bad mood all the time. And then she'd be like, well, he does that because you don't like him. And I'm like, well, he's a snake. Everything inside me, all of my evolutionary nature right now is telling me that this is a terrible idea. Everything deep inside of me as a jungle primate is being like, I don't want to be near this snake right now. I mean, I'll hold snakes and stuff. I don't, like, hate them. I just don't understand them as pets. I think our parasol finally ran out. We may have to go to an island that has jungle stuff for us. I also need a machete, so let me get my machete out. There it is, because we're going to have to do some stuff after this. The night times have really gotten longer, and the night times so lonely. But you got me in that castle every day. Hey, what you know? Sometimes oh shit, I ate that limpet on. I ate that limpet raw on accident. It was probably bad for me. Those really don't help my health that much, do they? I wish that they did. It'd be pretty sweet if that was the case. That little thing that we got like 5 episodes ago that was like an introduction to us getting owned by rain. I probably should have taken that as a warning. No, keep my sanity up. Keep it as high as you can go. All of the sanity, put it in me. He's getting all beady-eyed right now, which makes me nervous. Isn't it like when I shave, I get a whole bunch of stuff back too? Don't I get like a bunch of sanity for shaving? I think there's shaving, and I think there's bedrolls are the best way to get your sanity back, but bedrolls cost you a bunch of hunger. I think you get some health back, though, too. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. It's been a while. I want to know what the snake oil does, but I'm worried it's going to make me go, like, instantly insane or something. I should probably Google it, but, I don't know what that did. Does it just, like, make me... Is it, like, reusable? I'm not sure what that did. We still have it. He did, like, a little click thing. Click, click. We used to have contests when I was in high school to see how many times you could click your heels before you hit the ground. I forget what my maximum was. Obviously, we didn't do this in public because this is not a cool thing to be seen doing. So this is, like, behind the building, be like, hey, you want to do that heel click thing? You know. Because I'm not confident in myself. Why should I be? The world is a cruel place. Everything I've experienced on the internet has taught me the internet is not just a cruel place, but probably one of the cruelest places. It's where human nature comes out to play. Like, you think most people are good, but you start to wonder when you start reading those internet comments. You start to wonder. Like, you know, the vast majority of these are just vicious, nasty, snarky, and otherwise just not acceptable in polite company. Not sure how I feel about this right now. Yay, seashells! I also need bamboo. If I could get some bamboo, I'm bamboozled by my lack of bamboo right now. And so if I could maybe get like 5 or 6 bamboo, I'm going to max out everything. I'm going to treat this like the first day. We finally got over that storm. It's day 31, which means the color should come back at some point, I hope. Oh, look at this. We got a couple more palm trees growing over here. Well, that's good. I might be able to repopulate them then. That's really, really good, actually. So these are not food coconuts. These are me repopulating my home island with jungle trees coconuts. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to spread them out a little bit so that if there's a fire or whatever, we don't have to worry too much about it burning down everything. If I can get 2 coconuts out of every single one of these, I think we'd be in great shape. It shows 2 on the tree dangling its nuts right there, all fuzzy and wonderful. But sometimes you don't get 2 nuts out of it. I don't know if one is destroyed accidentally in the harvesting process. Like the nuts just go too far and you're like, no, you've destroyed the nuts with your flagrant chopping. It might be that case. Shit. I've run out of axe. My body spray needs will no longer be filled. Does anybody actually buy Axe body spray? I don't know. The marketing for them kind of turned me off. I was just like, I don't trust this. I don't trust this. The marketing's too obvious. There's one bamboo. We're going to need several of them. One bamboo sounds like the way that you would count seconds or something when you're a kid. Like when everybody's going to hide behind the buildings, you're playing hide and seek. You're like, 1 bamboo, 2 bamboo, 3 bamboo. It's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. I will take those seeds, though. Once the color comes back and it starts to be like a real season again, I'll start to... Winter's watching the video just right like, F you. Whatever. My entire life I've been putting up with this shit. You know what's part of my season? Christmas, bro. Christmas. Go ahead, say something bad about Christmas. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. And I'd be like, yeah, I bet I won't either, because Christmas is the shiznit. It's slightly diminished once you get older and you have no kids. Like, when you're younger, it's a lot cooler. I'll say that, but once you're like 30 and you have no children, you're like, Christmas is cool, I guess. It's an excuse to get drunk with the family. Chill with the fam, get drunk for a little while. I'm gathering these if you're wondering why, just because it's filler food. Like, honestly, it's filler. Goes in my tum. I eat it every day. It makes me feel good every way because it's filler, filler, filler. Woo! I need as much bamboo as I can get right now because I think mine all blew away in the breeze. People always talk about a candle in the wind, but they never talk about bamboo in the wind. Because that is a real phenomena. Phenomena. Doop, doo, 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 doo. Phenomena. You know, I don't know if that's recycling content or if it's just being, like, pragmatic and now it's like a thing that I always do whenever I use the word phenomena. What do you think? Am I just reusing content lazily or does it count? Like, can I redo that? It looks like we have bamboo over here, too. I could also use some vines. It looks like he has to regather it once it goes in the water. Got a waterlogged vine right there, too, that I will totally take. Have I stored my stuff? Oh, look at that. I have so much space in here. Well, shit. Throw everything in there that we don't need then, like snake skins. And also, I don't know. It's snake oil. I can definitely not see myself using that anytime soon. Alright, so we need a new raft. I also need these doubloons to stop blowing away. That's a pretty strong wind if it can blow away giant gold coins. Look at the size of these gold coins. Look at those things. Those are gold coins that are like the size of dinner plates, dude. Those things are huge. They are... Oh, good. The storm's coming back. This is going to be fun. Just what I was hoping for, that we would once again have to weather the storm. Okay. Well, let's make ourselves a new raft, shall we? What other rafts can we make? We can make a rowboat? Oh, how come I don't have a... We can make a boat repair kit if we could find some stingers from some bees. We can also make a thatched sail. A boat torch. That's pretty sweet. A pirate hat, a captain's hat. Man, we can make all kinds of fun stuff with this. We can make a spyglass. Dude, there's all kinds of badass stuff over here. A life jacket? Oh, I want a life jacket. I can look like Marty McFly. Hello, McFly. I'll probably just use the remaining charcoal for this. Wow, the nighttime is really eating up a big chunk of the day right about now. It is becoming a thing with which we must contest. I don't have enough stuff. What are all the fly... Oh, it's from the dookies. Okay. I haven't built my farms yet because I'm terrified that bad things are going to happen. I love my machete. It's the closest thing to a sword that we have, so it gets me excited. Oh my god. I had... Seriously, I challenge you. I challenge you to eat frosted mini wheats dry without milk, like out of the box, like an animal like I do. And not get crumbs all over you. I'm feeling my lap right now, and there's an absurd amount of crumbs. Like, seriously. You'd think every now and again I would actually get some food in my mouth, but no, it appears that the majority of my meal has ended up on my sweatpants. My sweaty pants. I could probably make a new boat if we chop down a few new trees. I don't know if it's worth it or not. I could refine a rope right now. Oh, shit. No, where is it? Whew. I panicked for a second. I was like, where is it? Okay, so we'll go right there. Oh, good, it's gonna rain again. Just what I felt like dealing with right now. I like rain. It brings me joy. So now we get to deal with, once again, all these brain-draining phenomena. The winter's rough, but I think it's more tedious than anything. Like, not in like a bad way, I guess. It's just kind of you doing the same repetitive actions over and over and over again. Just kind of waiting for it to be over. Luckily, we only have like a couple days of winter left before we're like, oh. I think I hear dogs. I totally hear dogs. Hold on. I need a spear, like right now. Give me the spear. Alright, so that's fine. Add a little fuel real quick. Just in case we get caught up in the battle. This is happening at night, though, which is all kinds of bad. Because, well, on the plus side, it's hailing again, so we don't gotta worry about starving. So that'll be fun. Standing next to the fire should keep us dry a little while longer. God. One day at a time. One day at a time. Sometimes you gotta squint and close your eyes and go one day at a time. I can survive this. This will not best me. Let's go ahead and give it another log or two, just in case. I am also going to fill up my health real fast. Yay, one more point of health. Obviously, that'll fix my problems. Ugh. Ow. So we are actually, like, officially engaged in oh, look, that wolf is now on fire. Shit. Oh, you've got to be kidding me with this. Like, are you for real right now? And I didn't even have the good decency to kill the damn thing. Alright, there goes another one. There goes another one. Yeah. That sucks. Should be able to whip one back up and together because it gave me the gold back, and so as long as it gives you the gold back, you should be good. However, the backpack sort of going to be a pain to replace. Just because of the sheer volume of sticks that I need in order to make it work. Yeah. We lost some of our charcoal over there, too. Goddamn lightning in this game, I swear to Christ. And there's no gold. There's no way for me to fix this problem because there's no gold on our map right now. So it's just like, well, damn. I hope I don't get struck today. We've still got this boulder over here. Maybe we'll get lucky. We were not lucky. I regret to inform my viewing populace that we were not lucky. Of all the things that we were, lucky was not one of them. I need grass and I need sticks, but it looks like I took them. Oh, good. It burned down more palm trees. Alright, let's grab some grass here. Sanity's going to be a little bit sketchy for a bit. Unfortunately, I thought we were done with this, but we appear to not be quite so done as I thought. Eat you real fast. It's keeping our hunger off. I mean, at least it's one thing at a time. At least we don't have that many problems. We have some, but not that many. You know what, Ashes? I can get you whenever I need you. So feel free to just sit there and blow away for a little bit. And you know, I thought about that when I put the backpack down. I thought to myself, what if lightning strikes my backpack? But I was like, it's like 5 pixels on a screen that's like 30 inches wide. Like, it's not going to happen. And then it happened. The game has to have some sort of like internal calculation or roll that determines whether or not your stuff is hit. Because it happens so frequently with all the empty space. The lightning never hits the empty space. It always hits like where there's something and it starts a fire. So I'm starting to wonder if there's some attachment system maybe when it strikes that drags it right back to you. And it's nighttime again. Sanity's going to get a little bit sketchy here. We could get around that a bit by digging up some more sand and just hanging out next to a sandcastle all winter, but it doesn't really make for the most thrilling of gameplay. I wish I could give you something better, but there's nothing I can do. If I travel around, we're totally going to die and the playthrough is going to be over. And so for right now, the best course of events is just to kind of hang tight and hope for it to end soon. Since we're getting free ice, we might be able to sleep through the night more effectively, maybe? There's a new backpack right there. I think I need rope before I can make a bedroll here. So let's take that. And we're going to sleep for a bit. Works for me. There's plenty of food about, so I'm not really stressed about that. It's a little bit of a drain on resources, but it saves us from having to sit through another night. If I could sleep through the season, that works perfectly fine for me as well. There should be more than enough food around to keep us good and going. We're running out of flint, which means we're going to have to find a new source for that. Oh, I don't know, everybody. I just don't know. We're in a rough situation right now. That should help our sanity out pretty considerably. Still got our mandrake over here, too, for when we're really, really, really hungry. Let's go ahead and run around. We'll grab some limpets, and then I'm going to leave the seashells over here. I'm going to leave the hammer over here, because there's nothing I can do with that anyways. Leave the fishing rod over here. Just the little things that can be left back at base so that I can pick up other stuff to help out with sanity and other issues. It looks like it also restores a great deal of your stats, so this might have not been a terrible idea. It costs a lot of hunger, but we have a food surplus. Like, as far as winter is concerned in this game, you almost, like, unanimously have just, like, a ridiculous amount of food during the season. And so, between eating ice and everything else, you should be good. The ice is important. You can actually use the ice in the crock pot, too, to make slushies and stuff like that, which makes it even better. We don't have a crock pot because life doesn't love us right now. But once we get out of here and we start to have a couple days without everything going wrong, it should get a little bit better. Some more sticks. Few more supplies. What kind of noise was that for a crab to make? He's like, well, what kind of noise is English for a human to make? You know, if you really think about it objectively, the noises you're making right now are no different from, like, the little crab noises that I make. And I'm like, alright, whatever, crab. I didn't want to get into a philosophical discussion with you right now. That was not what I was leaning towards. Little bit more. I think I needed... God, waterlogged vine over here. What's sad is I could totally use the vine. The vine would be fantastic. Gotta make myself a new bamboo raft. We can't even leave the island right now. I'm like low on everything. I think our raft has like 5 HP left. I'm just like, little risky. Little risky. Can I hammer the raft and destroy it? I think I already verified this. I think I can hammer the raft and destroy it if I want to. I'm working on sticks right now, though. Working on sticks. Ooh, there's some ice over here. Ooh, doubling on up. Hell yeah. Thank you, sir. I will take that. It looks like you get 2 hunger from each one. Good enough for me. He ate the seeds before I could get there. He's not pooping any doubloons either. I think I upset the ecosystem when I destroyed like all the forests and basically annihilated everything. Got enough food to last though. And then I'll get my vines back in just a minute. Looks like I left a couple logs over here too. So that's good. Why am I carrying a pickaxe right now? Oh yeah, I destroyed that bush thing. That's right. Is he going home or is he just like kiting? What's he doing right now? It's confusing me. If I hadn't destroyed a couple of those limpet rocks too, we'd be like flush with food. Those things regrow really, really fast. We'd be in good shape. Unfortunately, I have to settle for being in bad shape now. Got 17 waterlogged vines over here. I would love if I could actually get a wood surplus going. I'm burning it every night, though. I think I'll probably stick with the raft for right now. But there's another boat we can make right there. And then we can also make boat repair kits, but we don't have the stuff for that. So I'm going to get started. Build a raft right there. Now that the raft is done, tomorrow we're going to take part in that little adventure and see where we can get to. Insanity's looking a little bit bad. Ooh, he dropped some seeds over here. That's right. I want your seed, bird. Come to me. Give me your seed, bud. I desire it. And yes, you could add a in-my-mouth joke right there if you really, really, really felt so inclined. Can I use the vines to burn things up? I can. Alright. Oh, the vines appear to work pretty well. Cool. I didn't want to use real stuff anyways. Since my backpack got burned up, I gotta make a new one now too. Should be easy enough. I think it takes like 20 grass or something like that. It's achievable. It's a lot, but it's achievable. For right now, I'm gonna work on getting all my attributes all ironed out. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for hanging out with me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Don't Starve Shipwrecked. I'll see you all in future episodes. Hi-do, everybody.